Most people who keep chickens grab whatever breed the feed store has in stock, get inconsistent laying, and never build anything that generates real income. These 5 breeds are not the most common birds on small farms. They are the most profitable, and the difference comes down to one thing: how the system around them is built. Here is what that system looks like when it is running. The first breed on this list holds a world egg-laying record, and most people raising it have no idea they are sitting on one of the most profitable birds in the backyard flock category. The reason this breed works as a foundation is not the record. It is the consistency. Black Australorps lay through winter without extra lighting, and through summer heat without dropping off, through conditions that send other breeds into molt and silence. The income window is 12 months, not a seasonal flush, but a continuous output that funds everything else you build around it. A healthy Australorp hen lays 250 to 300 eggs per year. A flock of 30 hens produces 600 to 700 dozen eggs annually. At $5 to $7 a dozen sold direct to consumers, that is $3,000 to $4,900 per year from eggs alone. That is $350 to $600 per month as a reliable baseline. Here is the move most people miss. The Australorp is dual purpose, and most operators treat it like a single-purpose bird. Culled roosters and spent hens sell as stewing birds to buyers who cook with them. A steady local market that most backyard operators never approach, at $4 to $6 per pound live weight. The breed filling your egg cartons also fills a meat order on processing day. No second species. No second setup. 1 bird, 2 income events. Number 2 produces more eggs per hen per year than almost any other bird on this list, and it does it on less feed than the breed's most small operators are already running. Isa Browns are commercial production hybrids built for one thing: consistent high output at the lowest possible input cost. They peak at 300 to 320 eggs per hen per year. For a small operator, that efficiency changes the margin equation: more eggs per dollar of feed than heritage breeds, which means more profit per dozen even at the same sale price. The compounding logic here is volume that covers the feed bill for every other breed on this list, while the premium birds build the real margin. 30 Isa Browns at 300 eggs per hen annually produce 750 dozen eggs per year. At $5 to $7 a dozen through farmers markets or direct sales, that is $3,750 to $5,250 annually, which is $300 to $430 per month. Add one value-added product. Fresh pasta made with the high-yolk Isa brown egg sells at $8 to $12 per package and requires nothing beyond a pasta roller and a farmer's market table. Here is the move most people miss. Egg subscription boxes, 12 to 20 households paying a fixed weekly or bi-weekly rate for guaranteed delivery, eliminate the market day variable entirely. Ask each household for a small deposit when they sign up, and that deposit covers your feed costs before you crack a single egg for delivery. One afternoon, setting up 10 to 15 subscription customers converts this flock from a variable income into a predictable recurring stream. The volume base is running. The feed bill is covered. Subscriptions turn eggs into income you can plan around. Before we continue, I want to ask for your help. I am trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of April, so I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Okay, let's continue. Number 3 lays fewer eggs than the first 2 breeds on this list, and it charges nearly twice the price per dozen for doing it. Barnavders lay deep chocolate brown eggs. In farm direct and specialty markets, color drives purchase decisions in a way that volume never can. Same feed cost, same square footage, same daily routine as the Australorp or the Isa Brown in the next section of your flock, but the egg sells for $8 to $12 a dozen instead of $5 to $7. The bird is just worth more at the point of sale. 20 Barnavders hens producing 170 dozen eggs annually, sold at $8 to $12 a dozen, generates $1,360 to $2,040 per year from 20 birds. Here is the move most people miss. Mixed cartons. a dozen assembled with 2 Barnavders eggs, 4 Isa brown eggs, and 6 Australorp eggs arranged by color, sells as a heritage dozen at $10 to $14 in markets where a standard dozen sits at $5. The Barnavders eggs anchor the visual premium. The Isa Browns and Australorps you are running fill the rest of the carton. The flock you have built is producing the product. No new birds, no new infrastructure. A higher margin product assembled from what is already in the nest box. The carton sells the flock. Number 4 is the only breed on this list that generates income before it lays a single egg, and that income stream runs for as long as you choose to keep breeding. Buff Orpingtons are the most sought-after dual-purpose heritage breed in the backyard flock market. The reason is not just the egg or the meat, it is the demand from people building flocks of their own. Homesteaders, new small operators, and backyard keepers are actively searching for reputable local sources of chicks and hatching eggs, demand that is consistent, undersupplied in most regions, and priced well above commodity hatchery stock. One good breeding trio produces surplus chicks continuously, and the flock replaces its own stock without outside purchase. Buff Orpington hatching eggs sell for $15 to $30 per dozen to incubator operators. Day-old chicks sell for $5 to $8 each. A single quality breeding trio producing 2 hatches per month at 8 to 10 viable chicks per hatch generates $80 to $160 per month from chick sales alone before a single egg carton is sold. Breeding pairs from a documented line sell for $40 to $80 per pair to operators starting their own flocks. Here is the move most people miss. Chick demand almost always exceeds supply from quality local sources. The operators who solve this build a simple wait list and collect a $5 to $10 deposit per chick at reservation. That deposit covers the feed cost of the breeding trio before the first chick hatches. The flock funds itself. Number 5 is the smallest producer on this list by volume, and it generates the highest income per bird of anything on this list. Welsumers lay terracotta red eggs with natural dark speckled spots. There is no other common breed producing an egg that looks like this at scale, which means there is no price competition at the market table when you are the only one selling them. Spotted eggs photograph exceptionally well, drive social media word of mouth at a rate no other egg color matches, and create a repeat customer base that finds you rather than the other way around. The Welsummer egg is the one that makes people stop, pick it up, and ask where the farm is. Welsummers lay 160 to 180 eggs per year per hen. Welsummer eggs sell for $12 to $16 a dozen in markets, where customers can see and handle them. 15. Welsummer hens producing 120 dozen annually will generate $1,440 to $1,920 per year from 15 birds. Here is the move most people miss. One small countertop display at a local coffee shop or butcher, a dozen Welsummer eggs in a clear carton with a simple farm card, generates consistent walk-in inquiries and direct sales at no ongoing cost. No market fees. No setup. No recurring effort. The egg is doing the selling. And because the Welsummer egg anchors the top price tier of the mixed carton you built in Section 3, every new Welsummer customer is also a potential heritage dozen customer. The flock keeps feeding itself forward. The egg is the advertisement. These are not 5 separate breeds. They are 5 interlocking pieces of one system. The Australorp and the Isa Browns build the volume base that covers the feed bill for the entire flock. The Barnavders anchors the mixed carton at premium pricing, using eggs the other 2 breeds are already producing. The Orpington generates pre-lay income from the breeding line and keeps the flock restocking itself without a hatchery order. The Welsummer drives word of mouth, and the repeat customers that fill the subscription list that the Isa Browns are already running. Every breed on this list does a job for every other breed on this list. You do not need all 5 running at once. You need 2, 1 volume layer, and 1 premium breed. And you need those 2 running well before you add a 3rd. A person who starts with 30 ISA Browns and 10 Welsumers builds the subscription list to 15 households and adds Barnavders in month 6 is not keeping chickens anymore. They are running a quiet, self-filling machine that generates income on a Tuesday morning while they are doing something else entirely. Tell me in the comments which breed you are starting with. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you will not miss the next video. See you in the next one.